All is one. P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse, coming at you live on this beautiful Monday evening, April 13th, 2026. Victorville, California, USA. Hello, world. Sending an atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the globe, this globe that we call Mother Earth, all across Father Sun, all across daughter Maria Moon, all across the brother and sister planets, cousin, uncle and auntie planets, all across this star system that we call the solar, all across the star systems, all across this nebula that we call the Nancy, all across the nebulae, all across this galaxy that we call the Milky Way, all across the galaxies, all across this universe that we call the Ugap-1. Ugap-1 is an acronym UGAPO-P1. I don't know why I keep still doing the whole thing. UGAP, the number one, which stands for Ultimate Grand Awesome Power of One. All across the universes, continuing to send an atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the nucleus, all across the protons, electrons, and neutrons, all across the atom, all across the atoms, all across the molecule, all across the molecules, all across the blood cell, all across the blood cells, all across the family of cells, all across the bone, structure, tissue, and marrow, all across the bones, all across the vitals, all across the organs, all across the flesh, all across the skin again, and all across the body of P.A. Finley, the Anonymous, TheUniVerse. Started this journey of love going outward, continuing the journey of love coming from within, traveling the universe I am in full figure eight circle style and fashion. We're going to give all that a claw squeeze hug. Thank you. Thank me. Thank them. Thank we. Thank thee, the original everything I am and everything else I am not. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and my better is best. Never stop, never stagnate, never stand still. Most of us are familiar with Murphy's Law, introducing Finley's Law. Anything that can go right will go right. Sending a shout out to my listeners and viewers. You guys get a single dap. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing. Like, subscribing, leaving comments, sharing, preferably in that order. You guys supporting the all-one-lot idea on the outskirts of the program. And if this happens to be your first, second, or third time tuning in to the NexA.R.K YouTube channel, we say welcome. Welcome back. Thanks for showing up. Hope that you show out. We here at All Things NexA.R.K, as well as everything All One Law, believe that all is one and one is all. And we further believe that this is the answer to everything and the solution to everything else. Yeah. Go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, preferably in that order yourself. If you haven't already, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the show. Sending a special shout out to my all in all as you guys get a double dap. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing. Donating, investing, volunteering your time, energy, finances, and know-how, supporting the all-one-lot idea on the inner skirts of the program. You guys are the battery and electric vehicle, making sure that we are constantly moving efficiently forward. Sending an extra special shout out to my soul models. You guys get a triple dap. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing. Accepting the mantle of being an example of the next level. You guys are on the front line taking all the blows. You guys represent the center core of the All One Law idea and program, showing humanity where we are going. All right, you guys hang out with me. This is going to be another one of those good ones. All right, we're going to get right into this one. It's been a while since I've actually put up a live video to this channel. I don't know if this is what I'm going to start doing again, but we're going to see. And it's time to put something up here. I think, if I'm correct, I think I still got some videos to upload from. Anyway, I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to go through the channel and see what the latest is and what I've missed and what I need to update. This is gonna be a video series entitled "The 12 Great I Ams." I just finished. Excuse me. The 24 online principles on my Spotify podcast, the NexA.R.K Spotify podcast. So y'all check that out. Those podcasts are pretty fire. I got 24 of them. So, but this is going to be half of that. This is going to only be 12, a video series of 12, entitled "The 12 Great I Ams." And these are in the book. Both the 12 Great I Ams and the 12 online principles are in the book that's being published right now, entitled "The Great News Sandwich," the knowledge and belief of self. That's being published even as we speak. It's on pause because I'm on sick leave right now. Just came from just in February, a couple months ago. Just went through surgery. Anyway, so that's on pause till I get back to driving truck. Y'all know I do the truck thing now, if you haven't seen it. Anyway, hi. Been a while. Let's get right into this. This is going to be all online principle number. Excuse me, not all online principle. That's what I've been saying for 24 times, so I'm a little used to saying that. This is going to be the Great I Am. This is going to be Great I Am number 1. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. This is how it reads. It's really 36 Great I Ams, but they're wrapped in threes. So, and it's done 12 different times. This one is Great I Am. The Great I Am number 1 is I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy. Now, this is part of the daily recitals. I recite these. I start with my 24 online principles. I recite the universal. I start off by the universe I am, and that, that's a whole thing. And then I do the Great I Ams and the 24 online principles. And then I do some other stuff. But anyway, bottom line is, what I'm about to tell you now is what I recite every day. I've been doing this for a couple years now, a few years. And it was all because the reason why I started to recite them every day is because they're my the principles and the Great I Ams are mine. I come from me, but it's for us. And I figured that if someone was to ask me about them, it would be nice for me to know right off the bat, instead of hold on, wait a minute, let me go get the book, or hold on, wait a minute, let me pull up my phone. And so I'm an old school rapper, so I know how to remember words. So anyway, back to the Great I Am number 1. I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy. Let's get into that. Let's dive into it. And that's what I did with the principles. Each principle, I broke it down, I spoke on them, and then I just broke them down and just got all the way into the whole mentality of it. What am I talking about? Why am I talking about it? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy. I'm saying these things. I am these things. I'm claiming them. Okay, there's positive affirmations. I'm claiming them. we hear it all things NexA.R.K, as well as everything on Well, I believe in the 3 innate desires of human nature and all life in general: happiness, health, and wealth. As soon as we leave the home to go out into the world on our own, we believe that this is what we are seeking, whether we know it or not. So, happiness, health, and wealth that's what we're really looking for. Somewhere along the line, someone has switched that over with money. Even though that's what money is supposed to be getting, happiness, health, and wealth. You know what I mean? That's what money promises to get us. As it turns out, it really doesn't. You know, not as much as we would like for it to do. And you can tell any, speak to any rich person, they'll tell you, man, they'd rather have it than not. But they ain't gonna get you happiness, health, and wealth. But as it turns out, seeking for happiness, health, and wealth, 9 times out of 10 gonna bring you some money. Just saying. So the focus, I'm switching up my focus. My focus is not money no more. It's not, money is not the all thing, everybody, stacks of money. Yeah, whoa, we got stacks, we stacking, boy. Look, man. And then you never see these people no more. What happened to them? What's the latest? Give us an update. Give us an update. But you don't want to know where them people at. You don't even want to know how these stories end. My goal is to get my story to end in a favorable fashion. I can't, I get it. Money, I get it, but as it turns out, there's a natural, innate desire to gain these 3 things: happiness, health, and wealth. And when I claim them every day, I claim them every day. Happiness, health, and wealth, because, a lot of people think, it's not faking it till you make it. It's not that. It's me claiming, it's me reminding myself of something. And what is that? And what is that, P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse? What is this? These claims remind you of? It reminds me that I am those things. I don't care how I'm feeling. I don't care what my financial situation looks like. It doesn't matter. I am those things. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. And let's a lot of people like, well, bro, is that really real? Yes, it's really real. Because, and I believe it's real for all of us, from the best of us to the worst of us. I believe that's everybody's happy and healthy and wealthy. Everyone. And let me tell you why I think that. is because there's always someone else worse off than you. Always there's someone worse than you. Someone less happy. Someone less less healthy. Someone less wealthy than you. So that's what I tap into. I tap into that reality. But most times I am happy, healthy, and wealthy. Well, you know, on any level, you know. Yeah, I just came from a surgery, and yeah, you know, going through rehab and you know, getting ready to go back to work on the 1st of May, and yeah, it's stuff I got to do to make sure it's done, and this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, but I'm healthier than the quadriplegic in that wheelchair. Compared to him, I'm healthy. I'm still walking on my 2 feet. I know guys in prison. Y'all know about my prison history. I know cats in prison that's happy. At times. At times, not so much. But I know some happy people in prison. They not happy to be in prison, but they still happy. You can catch them being happy. Surely I'm happier than them. So I'm always reminded. It helps me to remember. And if I do this daily, it's hard to forget. And I've been doing it for years, so I know all of them by heart. I know all of this stuff verbatim. I wrote them, and I know them. And I'm good with them. I'm going to go ahead and close these. These won't be long. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, preferably in that order. I've said a lot. I have a lot more to say. And, yeah, join me, man. Put some stuff in the comment section. What you think? Are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you wealthy? Can you see that you are these things compared to some people who are not those things as much as you are? And they can still be found laughing and having a good time. All right, you guys, y'all know what time it is. Be the universes that you are. Peace. And one is all.